The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Beasley?
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
And just a single game trip away from Phoenix here for the Suns. They know this is the type of game they need to win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely ranked team. No clear underdogs based on the tail of the tape.
Well, this should be fun, Kevin. They see this team a lot. They know them very well. They're going to play them 4 times during the regular season, and they put the first 2. So these two clubs seem to be very evenly matched. And I think this game is an important one in terms of confidence for both teams.
Yeah, I know they've been salivating getting ready for this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty...
Come into this one following a loss to the Wizards.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed, and sometimes you have an...
Those would fit.
Here's Thomas. After the made shot from Stanley. JOKIC, defended by Adams. JOKIC finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Not if it results in that shot.
There's the pass to Stanley. And another basket for Golden State.
From multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on.
JOKIC drains the three-pointer. 5 points. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Got a little room at the rim and lay.
Last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Raptors.
You know, when things started to go wrong for them in that game, things did go very wrong. They just could never get it.
Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Mitchell, Beasley outside. Got a piece of it. IGGUODALA with the steal. Will it break?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you got it, Clark. Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the...
Think easy inside.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats.
I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Well, the other...
He's not only a go-to scorer on the low block in the pinch post, but also a guy who can pick up a lot of second-chance points with his work.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good...
Shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Suns leading by 3. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Randolph. Guarded closely. IGGUODALA launches a 3, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. And you look at Thomas, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
And his contribution to this team, I mean, can't be that's there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
The shot's good from Stanley.
Good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Thomas, defended by Stanley. Elbow shot. And the basket by Thomas. By 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He
You're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Mitchell. After the made shot from Andre Iguodala.
What a beauty. And not waiting for the ball to come to him. I mean, that's what you got to do. I've talked about it countless times, Kevin. You can block out, but if you don't pursue the ball, you're not going to rebound.
77%.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we've come to expect, especially after last.
Dishes it to Thomas. Randolph, a screen on Scott. Off the offensive rebound. Adams. Blocked. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now. 7th in
Clark, this is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense.
After the made shot from Thomas. Adams, the pass to Stanley. And the bank shot is good. February, hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Phoenix. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to... Here's Lamb, averaging 8 points a game. Dragic dishes to Millsap. 6 feet out. Good on the shot.
Well, Kevin, he's got hard because unless you actually block his shot and affect him.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve's games, the higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Good on both. Now the feed to Scott. Suns moving the ball around. Lamb knocks down the 3 ball.
They've been hot here.
And it's Dragic with the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. In the game, and the Warriors making a change here. Bradley's checked in. They grab their own miss. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Did you see the defense?
This one for 3. At the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back.
Move, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tip.
I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful. Makes having been behind the 3-point line, so got to make some adjustments defensively.
They love to get more. Lopez sets a screen for Dragic with the lead pass and slam dunk by Lamb.
Boy, a pick was set at the...
You may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Makes the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Millsap, and he makes it look easy. Looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but.
7 at the line. And the first one drops. So for the Suns, splitter. Both free throws good from Stanley. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Stanley. Wasted no time on that one. Morris has got
the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat.
That's what happened.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 frees read pretty well. Roger Mason has checked in for the Warriors. Both free Dragic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Good call by the official.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And the free throws for him this year.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as...
And here is Mason. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Bradley gets it to go. Now Morris. Here's Dragic. He nailed the buzzer beater!
Right between the... What a tremendous play with the pressure at its absolute height.
Phenomenal.
I'll tell you what, some players just live for the big moments, guys. Clearly, he is one of them.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Suns ahead. They're up by 8. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not static.
Twitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Bradley, after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. The shot's good for Adams. On the break, Bradley's got the ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You get a chance here to take a look at Goran Dragic's numbers. Fantastic year going on for him. 12th in assists, top 20 in the league in steals.
And how about this terrific passing? If you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
Frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
And it's rejected. Dragic against Lowry. Dragic the pass to Morris. Shoots from the line, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Morris. Offensive rebound. Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of...
Sullinger has been great. 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
The first one falls. And Mitchell drops them both. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Lee. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything, that's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Zach Randolph's checked in for Phoenix.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic.
Not sure what happened there.
On its way from Thornton for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Warriors with perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. You take a look at Thomas. No doubt one of the most efficient. Shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Mitchell. He's got 11, and he drops that one in.
Not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
And stolen by Thomas. Oh, and the jam by Thomas. On the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And
quarter, guys.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, Clark knows more Buckeyes, but I'll tell you what I like about him is just the fact that he's got that big, wide base, so strong inside, and he uses that stuff inside and get offensive rebounds.
Yeah, he's anchored in pretty well as a fundamental scorer. I mean, He knows what he's doing down there. And that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
It go from deep. But they'll get another chance. JOKIC. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 9. And now here's Mason, the fast break opportunity. Here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Back to Thomas. The tray. Good. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
And there's Lowe. That's good on the... Thomas goes in. Puts it up from 17. Back to Beasley. Outside Thomas. Takes a 3. That drops. Thomas got 8 here in the quarter. Dishes to Mason. Pulls up. Rejected by Beasley.
Boy, his struggles continue here in the second quarter. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And that's one of his...
By 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to hoop.
Now, here's Thomas. After Jared Sullinger's miss, Thomas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And your hot deals as well.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
Just about every column of that box sheet.
Looking at who's out.
He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
They get it again. JOKIC. Another shot, and that's good. For 2.
The intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in big piles.
And those hustle points, Mark.
Textbook, perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Goes up. Oh, and there's the one into jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bucket.
Exerting his authority out there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Mason's checked in. Count that one. IGGUODALA off the pitch from Adams. Mason for 3.
Now, bad timing. His team...
A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch is basically gone anywhere while he's this high.
Tipped away. Fast break, here come the Suns. Thomas, he's covered by IGGUODALA.
And flying high to send that.
Good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
IGGUODALA with the steal. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. 11th in fewest turnovers per game. 15th in rebounds. Could be better.
Now, here's Scott. The feed to IGGUODALA. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Look, just lost his focus.
He goes up again. And again, Andre IGGUODALA.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Suns have shot. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Phoenix making a change. And Mitchell drops them both. 10th of the game. Scott the pass to Adams. And the shot is good.
On the interior.
And here is IGGUODALA. He's got 13. Shoots. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. Outside Thomas. And so that's the end of the first half. Suns lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Big game out in Oakland. Thanks for joining us. A good one in progress for the Suns. At every opportunity, they're pushing it on the break and looking to run it down the opponent's throat. A valuable contribution so far by
Mitchell.
He's got 21 points, and his two-way play has been good. Very active on the defensive side of the floor, bothering shots and bringing that energy all over the court. And midway through, the Warriors are still alive. A big game for them right now. A win here would move them into the 8th seed in the conference. It's been a superstar display by Andre IGGUODALA. He's got 15 points and has picked up a few steals, rounding out his box.
As we return, a lovely view of downtown San Francisco, panning over the Embarcadero and the Bay Bridge. It's been a clinic out there by Jared Sullinger.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Here's IGGUODALA. And another basket for Golden State. Deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got to go after the block, but that one's going to count.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Here's Mason. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the...
Here's Mitchell. He's covered by IGGUODALA. Outside Thomas. The three. Gets it to go. Thomas got 21. No good from Stanley.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there.
Here is Mason, defended by Mitchell. Shots good from Mason.
He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
That's good. And now it's
They need much better communication defensively.
beyond the arc. Another three for Phoenix. Another need for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Andre Iguodala, number 1.
You know, but so often we've seen him come flying out of nowhere to block a shot.
That's true. You know, time and timing as to when to leave his guy to get to the guy with the ball.
And there are the Warriors now by 7. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
He needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was a good defender because of those things.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Doubt the Houston fans really want to see their Rockets take that one. That's a good match.
In for Phoenix. So he gets them both. Rebound. Lee's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's IGGUODALA with the drive. Shot goes down. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Thomas, from out on the wing, he knocks it down. By the Suns. Thomas goes in. Blocked. And now, in transition, here we go. IGGUODALA. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
So well into his post game. He knows exactly what he needs to do in order to create a shot down low. And if that's not available, he'll kick it out for
State will go the other way with it. The pass to Stanley, and it's blocked by Lamb. This is to Scott. Clock at 6. Here's Dragic. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
David Lee checked in for Golden State. And in. Tries again. The shot's good from McGee. And the Suns miss again. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. That's good. And now, not the finest work of this offense. Here's Lopez, and it's blocked by McGee. Bradley gets to Lee, and he stuffs it. What a pass.
Off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Stolen by McGee. Feeds to Porter for the lead. McGee slams it back in. Missile stats for the Warriors.
Boy, defensively, they've played with high energy. Really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted it. It's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the Suns making a change here.
Not to have come up totally empty there.
Poke loose. Gets stolen by Dragic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And that one is good by Beasley. Lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war.
Able to pull away.
That's good from Stanley. All free throws good from Stanley. Decent groove. Here's Morris. And he banks in the layup. The pass to Adams. It's stolen by Dragic. He lobs it up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off.
Creating points offensively as a result.
Lee is screen on Dragic. Hits it from three-point range. JOKIC. And it's blocked by Adams. Dragic. JOKIC. And that's good. And it's Dragic. Stanley. He's guarded by Dragic. Such a wide open look.
Team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass. Will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Lead. And it's blocked by Beasley. The Suns shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Dishes it to Morris. From deep. That's good. Morris has got his since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts. The first free throw is good.
Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because offensive opportunity you have.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Randolph comes in for marking for Jeremy Lamb. Ties it up, and this then the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
If we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
And Andre Iguodala right there.
Yeah, just blue-collar stuff. And then he put a little flair in the dunk.
He had his head on.
Feeds at the tops. That's tipped. Stolen by Mason. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 32. Sixth trip in the game. First one falls for him. And the Suns making it. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Stanley. Coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was...
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. From midcourt. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Iguodala. He passes it to Adams. All sorts of time. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Adams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket to the Warriors.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. Free throw drops for Mitchell. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And another basket for Golden State. Suns trail by 6. Leads him in there. And then Thomas with the jam. He can fly, can he? Iguodala against Beasley. Shot clock at 6. And it's Lowry penetrating. Good. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got... And Adams kicks to Iguodala. And he jams it with authority. The dish to Lee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up.
At the game for Lee. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's rejected.
It could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most.
Lowry passes to Adams. It's Iguodala with the drive, and he dunks it down.
Well, this is what he does. Shooting well and scoring.
I've heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle.
Offline with his three.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean,
Iguodala dishes to Mason. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Fires from deep. And Mitchell, the bucket on the assist by Beasley. And there's the pass to Mason. Rejected by Mitchell. But he stays with it. Iguodala lays it up and banks it in.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
And the shot is good.
by himself.
Mason kicks to low. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular.
Beautiful connection on that play.
Mason. That falls. Nice feed that time.
In regards to not picking up another foul, that was his fifth right there.
He gets the shot to fall on the defender. Point play chance here. Warriors leading by 8. Mason inside the line. And there the Warriors a change here. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And it's good.
The offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Iguodala with the bucket.
These guys put...
Here's Mitchell. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And Mitchell drops them both. The pass to Stanley. There's the triple. The putback. And Andre Iguodala with the slam. And the Suns trail by 9. Thomas dishes to Randolph. Thomas defended by Stanley. And that is good.
Performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Kicks to Mason. On the wing, Iguodala. He's up against Beasley. Mason for 3. That falls. Nice 4 assists in the game. Mitchell kicks to Thomas. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, he's making it look really... Makes him change plan.
Back to Iguodala. That's good. Trail by 8. Thomas goes in. Passes it to Mitchell. Another 3 for Phoenix. Kicks to Thomas. And a foul here. And that rebounding has enabled them to keep the lead.
And has allowed...
And both free throws good for Thomas.
In a crucial spot, he is always so...
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Stanley, the pass to Mason. Shot's good. Mitchell kicks to Thomas. Iguodala with the block. But they get it back. JOKIC. The finger roll finish at the bucket. The pass to Mitchell to tie it up. Buries it. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it. He's such a...
Here's Thomas. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. Mason. And so he's picked up his final foul. And we will see. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Have to take advantage of every opportunity.
A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Here's Mitchell. It's in!
And Kevin, that was so close.
You want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Stanley. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight games.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down.